guys, good first, encounter. We're doing great. I feel like that's,
Yes.
That was,
you belong.
That was
You
totally
fit right in, guys.
fit right in. That's a win for us.
10 out of 10.
We did that.
10 out of
10
10.
out of 10 would
It's
visit
okay.
again. Hello, and welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. Stream anniversary this Sunday, August 24th, over on twitch.tv/Forge of Lore. Come and hang out! But who's ready for some D&D? Roll it! You guys remember when you began your travels through Region 5? Julian told a story about a mural. Bran told a story about a boar. Ivor told a story about his first kill. Gwen told a story about falling in love. And Alistair was a valedictorian. Your party is on a journey to Mithir City to locate Alistair's father to find any useful connections he may have in locating the evasive Willow Lostfeather. Your party was greeted by a beautiful dog in the last episode named Callum, who seemed to be on the hunt for his owner, Alistair. It was a bit concerning to the party that Callum would have been able to leave the homestead unnoticed, so Ivor took to scrying on Paddy Morvain. The man seemed to be busy at work in his home office and a bit nervous, but overall safe as houses. You then continued your journey on the long road, and you now find yourselves in Fenella's home, well, most of you, an inn within the quaint lakeside village of Caledon's Quay. You expect to reach Mithir City by tomorrow afternoon, if all goes well. And that is where our story continues! So, after an evening of enjoying drinks with your friends, you all took to your rooms, ran to the stable outside, and had yourself a nice, long rest.
Oh, great. To heal my 3 health.
Yes,
Whoa.
You did take some damage. You did. All right, is there anything y'all want to do before we leave the Caledon's Quay?
Breakfast time!
Before the innkeeper comes out to the stable, Bran will have already been up and pretty much organized and cleaned the whole place.
Of course he has, and that is what the stable keeper finds when he enters. Oh, thank you so much. My wife will really appreciate this.
Oh, you're welcome. Just, got bored this morning.
I see.
Usually have my morning things I used to do, so...
Well, thank you very much. Enjoy a meal on us.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, so you head inside, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was, by the way, Doran was the name of the stable man who was interacting with you, Brian. Sorry, go ahead.
Ivor already eating breakfast in food place.
All right.
Gwen has been up for a few hours and has been talking to the chef in the back, the cook, asking them how he brews his beer, kind of his process for his still, just writing notes, getting some feedback because thoroughly enjoyed dinner. So just, always trying to gain new knowledge.
Of course. And they are absolutely delighted with your presence, and they're so eager to share every secret they have, and they're eager to hear the secrets you have up your sleeve.
Of course. Professional courtesy.
So, Ivor, when you came downstairs, Gwen not to your surprise, was speaking with the chef, and of course she helped them prepare your meal.
Oh, thank you.
Alistair and Julian, are you coming down too?
Of course. I've actually been up for a while.
Okay.
Early sleep.
Okay. So
Join
y'all
the group.
meet.
Have breakfast.
Y'all meet in the little restaurant area, and you see Fenella, who comes in and starts unlocking things and whatnot, sort of kind of cleaning up and making sure that the place is all tidy and ready for the day. And the chef and Gwen serve you all a delightful meal. Something egg-based, I'm assuming. Lots of, like, quail eggs in the area. Ivor, they eventually tell you they have to stop cooking for you.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Right, that'll be. Ivor suppose that'll be enough carbs for a day, for a few hours at least.
Well, good luck finding some food elsewhere. I'm sorry. I have to make sure we have stock for everybody who comes in.
No, that is fine. Ivor has snacks for road.
Yeah, so, quail eggs, being as they are little bitty eggs.
Like
Ivor
8.
has, like, 20 of them,
Yeah.
like, without issue.
Little tiny eggs.
Thank you for your hospitality. Again, we appreciate it for this morning as well. Here, I wanted to give you, and I give him 25 gold.
Oh.
His jaw literally drops.
Hopefully that will cover my friend's appetite,
Oh,
or at least a portion of it.
absolutely. Thank you so much. And we're back. Tech goblins galore. It's so much fun. Welcome to the show. We're professionals here, and that's how we deal with it. Okay, so anyway, you guys have had your breakfast. Guinevere just paid 25 gold to the chef. Is there anything else you guys want to do here?
We should get on the
I
road.
would like to thank the chef and Gwen for cooking. It
You're
was
very
very
welcome.
delicious. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Ugh.
Very
I'm
good.
glad you enjoyed.
Should we go see your family? Nothing says family bonding like a full stomach.
Yes,
Yes. Sure, let's see
Yeah.
that.
Ivor assume.
You guys expect probably before the sun goes down, you should be in Mithir City. Or at least getting very close.
We are
That's your
close.
goal.
Okay.
So after you fetch your mounts and you leave Fenella's home to begin your third day, you see storm clouds beginning to gather in the south. They are darkening the sky and rain begins to fall. It's nice warm rain. It feels so good. It's that beautiful summer rain, you know. Brilliant, stark lightning strikes in the distance and thunder rolls through the valley. And the further you get from the edges of Region 5, the more populated the long road becomes. You see merchant carts filled with crates of goods, roving bands with instruments in hand as they sing along the path. You see battalions of the Golden Guard, the Chimera Hyperion, spreading out in patrols from golden carriages and embellished horses as they begin their day. You travel over the Mid-River, or also known as Mead River, bridge, along rolling hills, big green hills, through lush, vining, forested paths, and all the while the walled city steadily comes closer into view. Even from this distance, you can see the clear outline of it. It's of the wall. It's over 50 feet high, constructed of 2-ton blocks of limestone that fit together so perfectly that there's no need for mortar to seal the cracks. The long road brings you to a few forks, but the signage makes it easy to figure out which way to go as you head toward the north gate, which, you know, Guinevere and Julian and Alistair, y'all know exactly how to get there. It's very straightforward. But at one of these junctures, you do see the Chimera Hyperion headquarters to your right. It is an intimidating structure of darkened limestone, and it's ornamented in like gold and white banners all over the top of it. It's pretty clear what you're looking at. All the while, the continual barrage of rain gives the building an even more eerie aura, and most of you find yourselves wanting to move past it rather quickly. And as the sun slowly descends in its final quarter, the north gate comes into view, and you can see the parapets and archers and ballista along the top ridge of the wall. Every few miles, there's an unlit pyre. I know how to speak. An unlit pyre used as a form of communication between each segment of the protective barrier that goes all the way around Mithir City. One might wonder what the purpose of such a structure would be. Are they keeping something out? Are they keeping something in? Ultimately, it wasn't, or it isn't too difficult. It isn't too difficult to get through the gates, as long as your intentions are true. Guinevere and Julian and Alistair, you know for certain that the last thing that you want to do when you get to the gate is lie. You don't have to tell the truth of your business, but transparency is key for gaining entrance into the capital. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you approach the gatehouse?
Yes, give me one moment. Let me verify.
Gwen, are you staying Gwen or Davy? Or someone else?
Let's see, the last time I was here, I was Davy. Before the time of that, I was Becca. For that, I could do a Gwen this time, I think. It's been like 3 or 4 cycles since she's been here, so I think I'd be okay.
Perfect. And then Josh, sorry, what were you gonna do?
I'm just ensuring that my ring of mind shielding is securely on.
Yep, that's good.
Checking.
Yep,
I think we are ready to go. Let's go to the capital, guys.
All right.
It's a beautiful city.
It's better
You're
if
a
you
beautiful city.
Thank you.
Hot. Why don't you get married? Okay. So
I've ordered C's checkpoint. Do we need anything? Do we pay?
Literally, one person has to talk for the group. That person needs to be honest-ish, and we'll be fine. In fact,
volunteers tribute.
Yeah, Julian.
No, you good talk.
They're very good talker.
Yes, you good words.
Personality.
I try talk. Sometimes I fail talk. Sometimes I succeed talk. I try talk.
Almost
but
like
you never
roll of die.
man to man.
Just like rolling of die. That's crazy. That is wonderful.
Yes, or manning men.
I think it should be me that approaches. I, have, ties within the city. It's probably
Oh, yes, you're very...
best if I go.
Oh, the 2 rich boys can talk to them.
You could both go together and...
Get married.
I don't know, maybe you can help. Yeah, maybe you could, Alistair, you could help Julian and inspire them and give them some...
Give advantage.
Guidance.
It would seem advantageous.
Just don't get beat up again.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, so you have the 5 of you approaching the gate. Callum is with you. He is super excited, wagging his tail, ready to rock and roll. The gatehouse itself is made of white stone, as are most buildings in Mithir City. It is wreathed in labyrinthine Celtic designs constructed of tamped gold. The 30-foot tall wooden doors are sealed shut with a gigantic black iron bar. They feel impassable, final, as if to say, you're not good enough to come in, stay out. But when you come within range of it, you do see the Chimera guards watching you steadily. There's a few archers peering out of the gatehouse and some on top of the wall. They have their bows there, but they're not like notched arrows or anything. Before you on the ground is a troop of 10 guardsmen. They're ready for any sign of trouble. They each have spears in their hands, but seem pretty at ease at the moment, just kind of observing as you approach. One of the men stands out to you as he wears a copper torque around his neck. And for those of you who don't know, this is a torque. This is Celtic jewelry. that was supposed to have been worn back in ancient times. And just to explain a little bit about it, I'm going to break the fourth wall just for a minute to bring us back to Earth. For those of you who may not know, they were supposed to be an actual form of jewelry. It's not super confirmed. In the Celtic culture, they were usually made of things like iron, copper, bronze, and silver. And from what we know of Celtic culture, they didn't have a rank attributed to them. But here in Malondria, there is a ranking system. And all of you would know that while a copper torque is the lowest ranking of official materials, it would likely signify someone of fairly decent rank, like this person in front of you. Usually a militaristic position, typically a knight who's done some kind of good deed or worked his way up through the ranks through years of dedication and loyalty, and also incredible fighting skills. He is almost certainly a knight. He's a middle-aged human who wears a knight's set of white armor, white and gold plate, and he carries a spear made of ash wood with a bronze tip. His salt and pepper hair is shoulder length, and his beard is braided into 3 steel rings that land on his chest. He has brown eyes and a row of wooden piercings that line his entire left ear. For Guinevere, you would know that this signifies his birthplace, Aldonia. Probably a tribute in that manner. And he stares at you guys intensely as Julian and Alistair are at the front of the group, and he says, "Mithir's blessings."
Mithir's blessings to you. How are you?
I'm well.
Yes.
My name
Fantastic.
is Caledon Miller. If you wish to pass through the North Gate, you must submit to a few questions and guarantee your honest intentions within the walled city.
Of course.
Absolutely.
There's a centaur standing next to him, and she reaches into her bag to pull out a flat, circular piece of metal.
Mhm.
And you see a symbol glowing at the center as she activates it, and it is the symbol of grain. The goddess who is most well known for her ability to alter memories. Usually she's attributed to altering memories in a good way, helping people through trauma and mental crises. She's your mental health goddess, essentially. But the symbol is glowing at the center of this disc. It is a symbol of a peach that's sitting next to a flower that is missing a petal. Guinevere, Julian, Alistair, you know this device is called a durla. Let me just spell this out in chat. The cat's butt is in my way. Okay.
Move, cat butt!
I just need y'all to see this beautiful
Starts with a
Gaelic
Q.
language. No. That's how you spell it. Durla is how it's pronounced.
Durla.
Okay.
Dear blah.
So y'all have been y'all have been in and out of Mithir City, so you know the procedure pretty well. Alistair, you always went back and forth between the Inside Academy. You're so familiar with this. But essentially, you know that you place a hand on the disc and you allow the spell to take hold and answer any questions posed to you as honestly as you can. Now, to explain the mechanics in D&D terms, it's essentially a contact-only version of the Zone of Truth spell. So you won't be compelled to tell the truth, but you cannot tell a lie.
And it's magical.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And they will know if you do not allow the spell to take hold. So does your ring of mind shielding prevent that,
You
Julian?
can take a magic. You can. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
Okay, so Alistair would probably be the best one for the job. I
good.
probably should have mentioned that earlier. I am so sorry. You guys were
That's
in the
okay.
middle of role playing and I didn't want to interrupt.
Cool item, though. That's a really cool item. awesome.
Yeah. It actually.
Why don't you do the honors here?
Okay. Thank you.
It actually means daughter of the poet, Durla, that word. Anyway, yeah, so Alistair, as you step up, Caledon continues his speech, which, based off of the way he delivers it, this is not his first fucking rodeo, and it won't be his last, and he's not happy about it.
Oh, I hate a script.
I must inform you that we are prohibited from inquiring about anything personal or improper. If such boundaries were to be crossed, you may discuss this question or dismiss the question and report the behavior to the Chimera Hyperion headquarters north of the city. We are charged to simply observe your intentions while you enjoy your honest stay in the capital. If you are found to be dishonest in any way, you will be detained and taken to the Mithir antechambers for further questioning, whereupon you may then be released on further imprisoned dependence upon the determination of a virtue of guilt or honesty, respectively. I'm sorry, I got my words a little mixed up.
It's okay.
I thought
It's okay.
I thought the script was normally respectfully honest. Anyway, sorry.
He kind of...
Roll for initiative.
Do you accept these terms, sir?
I do indeed. Thank you.
All right. Question 1. Do you or anyone within your party intend to harm anyone while you stay within the walls of Mithir City?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Question 2. Are you currently attempting to evade the law of the land within or without of the ruling of the High or Low Council?
No.
All right. Question 3. Do you have any intentions to disobey, twist, or otherwise mire the law of the land within or without of the ruling of the High and Low Council while you are in Mithir City?
I do not.
He turns and looks at the centaur, and she gives him a little nod, and he goes, all right, that's it. You're more than welcome. Enjoy your stay. Don't get up to any funny business, or else we'll have to kill you.
We would never.
Well, you can
Would-
try.
Never do anything like that.
Ivor
Thank you
just
so
laughs.
much, and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it goes well for you.
You as well, sir. Have a good one. So,
It takes just 1 second longer to look at his face and study it.
okay.
Oh.
Would you like to do a perception check for me?
Absolutely, I would love to do a perception.
Oh, and you got this, right? You can guidance yourself?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh, save got
Jesus.
inspiration. Natural 20. You fucking
That was a natural
study.
20.
His name is Caledon Miller, and he is a very handsome human.
That's right, yeah.
You have got all the details. I will send those to you later to add to your
Bless you.
inventory of identities. Perfect.
Lock that away for later.
All right. So, Alistair, you remove your hand and you feel the spell drop instantly, releasing you from its clutches. Caledon raises a closed fist as a signal to the soldiers behind him. Just a quick, yep. And Aarakocran, in flowing green robes, speaks a few words into his palms before placing them on the iron bar at the front of the gate, and the object slowly lifts and slots into a beam on the side of the frame, and the doors begin to slowly open.
Off we go.
All right. So, you
Wait
walk
till
through
you
the
look
gates,
inside.
and you find yourselves in the third ring of Mithir City. The city is built of 3 rings, concentric rings, and this is the furthest reaching one. The brick streets are made of white stone, very, very fucking expensive. Surrounded by well-maintained flower gardens filled with peonies, hydrangeas, and snowdrops. And even in the third ring of the city, the lower income outskirts, the opulence is remarkable. Like, no one here is struggling to pay their dues. No one here goes without food or a roof over their heads. It is a honeyed existence of extreme luxury for the people who reside here. And as you enter the North Market, you can instantly see what all the fuss is about. Not only is Mithir City the largest metropolis in the realm, but it is by far the most spectacular. Every house, business, and sign is festooned in finely crafted golden filigree. Every person who walks the streets is dressed to the nines in extravagant dresses and suits. White and gold flags, the colors most associated with the Chimera Hyperion, float on the breath of the wind, and the sound of the energized crowd fills your ears. Black iron light posts line the streets, capped with lanterns filled with blue, seemingly perpetual fire that blazes brilliantly as the sun dips nearer to the horizon. Shops are open, serving customers with eager, amiable smiles. Cafes, restaurants, and food stalls selling food of every variety you can imagine. Smoked rosemary chicken served on skewers, baskets of scorched spuds, pickled okra and cream, charred red and yellow peppers stuffed with ricotta cheese. The sense the scents, like the smells that stream through the air around you, are simultaneously confusing and delightful. I am hungry in real life, god damn it. Yeah, Ivor, it is overload for you. You're like, get inside
Ivor,
of me.
like this place.
Anyway, yes, Julian.
So when you say third ring, I'm sorry, is that the outmost ring or like the inner? Okay.
Yeah. So it would be, the first ring would be at the central, kind of like the spoke of a wheel. And then the second is kind of mid. Third is the outermost circle.
Okay.
So as you're walking along the market, you see up and coming breweries stands on the side of the streets calling out for customers to purchase their greatest experiments. Madame McKenna's famous 30-year brandy from the She, spelled Sidhe for those of you who are keeping up with the Gaelic here. The She are the hills, essentially, south of Port Eckney, and this brew is sold at the Guzzling Gorgon in the second ring. Thank you, Steve, for the tavern name. Fucking love that. Holden Vin's hammered whiskey, triple aged, distilled in a pocket dimension for 108 years. Special price, 1 barrel for only 6,000 gold. The Moore's Vicious Vintage, a blackberry, cinnamon, and cardamom wine, hosted in the finest cellar in Mithir City. And between vendors, you see several musicians roaming the street. A jaunty tabaxi plays a penny whistle that calls out to a fellow fiddler. She returns the call with a harmonious sweep across the strings, sending several onlookers into a series of claps and whoops. Although it's getting later in the evening, the liveliness of the third ring is infectious. There are statues of the gods nearly everywhere you turn. People handing out flyers and pamphlets for one church or another, some calling out to Mithir's followers in this difficult time. A scrawny centaur calls, "Donations! Any donations for the first church of Mithir during our darkest hours? Protect the council, protect the people."
I would kind of take a step back and like go next to Bran and just kind of whisper, "How you doing? You doing okay?"
Just a little bit overwhelming. Like,
Yeah,
why does anyone need so much of anything?
we're just getting started, and yes, those questions are valid. I know this could be a lot, so I just want to check in, make sure you're okay.
Oh, well, thank you. That's it's a little overwhelmed. Just
We're gonna get through this. We'll get through this. We'll try to make it fun. We'll make it fun.
All right, so you guys keep moving further in. Alistair, this is your stomping grounds. You know exactly where you all need to go to reach your family's home before nightfall, and you're getting there. I'd say probably half an hour out, more than likely.
Do we need to find place for horses? Return horses?
I mean, that depends if you're traveling a bunch.
Oh yeah, I guess we could just
Would
hold on to them.
Would the estate have stables?
Oh yes, absolutely. Your home will definitely have a place for the horses. If you guys want to keep a hold of them, they will be safe.
Alistair, does your house have horse house?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry.
It's also a
Buckles.
brand house.
Yeah, big house.
There's plenty of parts to the estate. It's a it's a thing. Yeah, it's okay.
My
You can tell he's,
estate is
like-
large.
Almost ashamed. It's like,
Alistair's getting all shy because he's like, oh, these people don't know what money are.
he's like, ugh. This is gonna get so much worse before it stops.
Yep. So, as you guys know, the long road does travel all the way through Mithir City. It continues from one end straight out through the other. And that's what you follow for a time as you travel further in. But from here, you can see the closer you get to the center, the higher the elevation of the land. It's like a big bubble or a dome, essentially, that like the center is the like top of the dome. It's kind of that classic like defensive construction of a city. The higher the center, the further you can see your enemies. Yeah. So a few miles in, the scenery begins to morph into a more residential landscape. The houses are fairly compact at first, built up against each other to fit the concentric circle that surrounds the city. But as you trot along, they begin to open up and get larger and larger and larger. And as you pass into the first ring, you can now see that you've entered the sort of financial district. Banks, lawyers' offices, accounting firms, etc. crowd the sides of the long road, and of course, they're all closed because it's almost nighttime. They're gone at like 4 p.m.
Banker's hours.
Yep. But you do notice that the Chimera Hyperion presence here has gotten extremely heavy in patrols of 3 or more. And usually you can see at least 2 or 3 patrols at a time at any given point that you're standing in the city. Some of them do eye your party suspiciously, but no one stops you. Some of them will wave back to Ivor.
Hello.
Then
Hail, gents.
good day. Good day. One of them looks at you, Alistair, kind of like, huh, as they then turn and look at the rest of your party, and then back at you like, huh, interesting. So you keep moving.
Don't mind us. We're the hired help.
That makes a lot more sense. Have a good day.
I prefer not to call it that. They are companions.
Ivor is highest of help.
What was that, Josh?
Hired help, he needs a lot of help. And we are here for him all of the way.
Good for you. I'm sure he's got the money for it. Kind of tips his hat and walks away. Awkwardly. So at this point, Alistair turns to the west and begins taking you down the main street of the first ring, and you enter what is known as High Residential. And you are met with what can only be described as exorbitant high-class mansions.
Wowee.
Most of you couldn't even begin to dream about living in the guest house of one of these homes.
That's literally the size of a town. Like, I was in a town like 3 weeks ago that was the same size as this one house.
That's
Legit.
Unruly.
Yep.
Ivor has not seen buildings so large before. Why buildings so large? What do you do with all the rooms?
Fill it with stuff.
Yeah.
Music
What
rooms,
stuff?
libraries, you know.
Kitchens.
Lots of kids.
Oh,
Can't you
too
just do
many
that
kids. That is
outside, like
Yeah.
it's a lot of
It's
A lot of lots.
It's
Poor Alistair, he's like, fuck!
It's like the culture shock of Bran, the Ivor, like literally living out in a desert. All of a sudden, it's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Ivor barely used to buildings at all.
Yep. So, yeah, they are not only enormous, but they are as you could only imagine, in pristine condition. And after a few miles of travel, you can see the backdrop behind Mithir City. You can see the gigantic cliffs where the wall actually doesn't, like, the walls meet the cliffs that lead up to the Gilding Forest. So you see it kind of looming over the city in the backdrop. And you finally...
That he was wall rich. Ooh, my estate's near the wall.
Yes, we've got a wall estate.
You finally see what you have traveled all this way for: the Morvain Estate. Built of white stone, like most other buildings in Mithir City. It stands 4 stories tall. It does have a basement, not that you could tell that from this angle. That's where the servants' quarters lies. This estate is clearly... It takes some money to maintain this. The grounds are fenced in by a 20-foot tall iron gate with a 4-foot symbol of an extravagant M embossed onto a steel disc. And you see 2 Chimera guards standing at the entrance with spears aimed skyward as several patrol around the fence perimeter.
Wow, this is your place.
Well, my parents' place. Obviously, I would be heir most likely, but it's definitely theirs.
You have your own gate.
Yes.
Well,
it's because we gotta keep the other people from the lower circles out.
The
Is
poor
that
people.
3 water fountains? Like just 3 for no reason. They're just there,
Right next to each other too.
Yeah, and they're not even spaced out. They're just there.
My people kill for water, and you just shoot it up into air.
That one has fruit punch coming out of it.
To each other!
Just right there.
Oh, that's the fountain yard.
Those are the boobs of water fountains.
Yes.
People like to look at water flowing and stuff.
I'm getting thirsty.
Oh my god. So, looking around at the estate, you see perfectly manicured grass and the hedges trimmed, as Ivor has already seen, into odd, beautiful shapes. The yard is dotted with ash, yew, and hawthorn trees, and the walkway to the front of the house is made up of stone that's lined with the same perpetually lit lamps that litter the entire city. So as you approach the gate, the guards stand at attention and greet you with steely eyes. One of them looks at you, Alistair, and says, "Ah, Sir Alistair."
Hello. How are you today?
I'm well. I'm well. How are you?
Absolutely delightful.
You've been expected. They're waiting inside.
Thank you.
I
guess I
think
should
you
get to
pronounced All-Star wrong.
Yes.
It's
No,
okay.
They say sir is like, yes, sir. Sir Alistair.
That is.
Sir,
You are sir.
Sir Morvain.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yes, maybe kind of.
Do
I don't-
Sir All-Star?
your guests need to stay outside, or
No, they can come.
Are
think
we
they're
not
expecting
good
us.
enough for being inside?
oh no, you
Do
just
I- do I-
seem a
do
little
I-
less educated.
You are a.
than-
That is the most offensive thing that I have heard ever.
Ivor is smartest
okay.
one in group. You do not
is,
know.
He has an IQ of like 250.
Everybody,
Yes,
it
IQ
is
of
fine.
whatever.
I'm just a
They're
poor
allowed
red.
in.
I'm just a poor barkneck out from Aldonia. I don't know nothing, gosh darn it.
And he's still smarter than you.
Yep, the accent really puts a fine point on everything you're saying. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Do I not sound educated?
The other guard goes, "Oh my god, Jeff, let it go. Let it go."
Ah,
Ivor,
thank
you
you,
should,
Sir Jeff.
Yes, Hefe.
Tell them about manning a man. I'm sure they don't know that in their education.
Alistair,
Oh.
please get me away from here, please.
Welcome on in.
Yes, let's go inside.
And Jeff begins to open the iron gates, watching you guys with squinty eyes. Especially Julian, half-masked man who's got some clapback.
It is a pleasure conversing with you, sir.
Ah, yes, enlightening indeed.
Oh, he does not like you. That is insult from Mask Guy.
Not many people dislike me.
I couldn't see why.
I know, right? I am an absolute delight.
What a gem, what a gem. So you guys walk through the gates, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Good. Hey, guys, good first, encounter. We're doing great. I feel like that's,
Yes.
that was
You belong.
That was
You
good.
fit right in, guys.
Fit
I
right in.
fit in.
That's a win for us.
10 out of 10.
We did that.
10 out of
10 out of 10 would
It's
visit
okay.
again.
We're going to do great when we meet the family. I just
Honestly-
have so much confidence in us.
I would just visit for the fountains, really.
Right.
Oh, they are
OG?
nice fountains.
OG is right. You know it's bad when even the guards are snooty as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this is that kind of place.
They don't drink beer, they drink wine.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they're the guards that probably got if you get the Morvain job, oh my god.
Oh,
Oh yeah. No, that's hot shit. So, approaching the homestead, you see that outside the workday is pretty much done. Like gardeners and everybody have kind of cleaned up their tools and are moving on to the inside to cool down and have hopefully a cup of water. At the front of the house, you see a set of oversized, varnished double doors made of alder. And a singular guard watches over the entrance and prepares to open them at your approach, clearly recognizing Alistair and knowing that you guys made it through the iron gates, so everything must be fine. He can see down the stretch. Anyway, but just as he goes to pull the handles, the doors open on their own. And before you are 4 individuals. 2 high elves who none of you have ever seen. And Alistair, your parents. First, you see Harper Morvain, a human with beautiful golden locks that are curled and flow across her shoulders and down her back. She wears an extravagant white dress covered in purple hand-stitched daisies, completing the ensemble with a diamond necklace and a rosy lip tone. Next to her is Alistair's father, Paddy Morvain. Viscount Paddy Morvain has blonde hair as well, tied up in a topknot on his head with strips of gray lining the sides. He wears robes of gold tied together with a red-dyed rope, lines of auspicious rings along his fingers. At his collar is a symbol on a golden disc of a coin morphing into the sun. Let's see. Gwen and Julian, would you go ahead and give me a history check?
Of course.
Bran and Ivor, you have no idea what this is. Alistair, you know.
I don't know what this
Best,
is
only
either.
an 11.
It'll be an 8 for me, dog.
Oh, fuck. Y'all. Ugh.
Sorry.
That's tough.
Yeah, didn't roll too high on that one.
Yeah, Guinevere, you actually just made the DC. Julian, you're not quite sure exactly what that organization would be. Guinevere, you know that this is more than likely, you're pretty sure you've read about it. It is the Concord of Affluence, which is an organization within Mithir City that sort of deals with financial stuff, accounting stuff, lots of numbers. But looking at Paddy, he seems anxious. The first of the strangers that you see is a pale high elf with a little bit of a belly. He wears a relaxed fit gray suit hemmed in blue and silver, which you guys know is sort of like the Mithir color scheme if you're in the know. His mousy brown hair is long and worn in a bun at the back of his head, the nape of his neck. And he has a super impressive beard that flows down his chest, and it's decorated with these opulent rings and beads. His eyes are gray and lively and somehow like filled with a joy. He also sports a pin that is slightly hidden by his lapel, and the symbol on it is a dark brass key. Guinevere, you know what this is. Julian, do you want to do another history check?
No.
Okay. Bran and Ivor and Julian, you have no idea what this is. Gwen, this is a symbol of the Sentinels. Alistair, you know what that is. You've seen these guys around. You don't know who this person is, but you know what the Sentinels are. They're a shadow group, kind of like a thieves guild situation that the government sort of just lets happen. Like, they deal in secrets, and obviously they tried to have you murdered or have some of their organization murder you.
You mean like the guys who went to kill us?
Like the people that you encountered in the forest were from the Sentinels. It doesn't mean the Sentinels want you dead, but somebody hired those individuals out to kill you. That doesn't mean every Sentinel you run across is going to be like, those guys, let's kill them. In fact, this guy looks super friendly and sort of surprised to see you all standing there, and just sort of a nice smile on his face. And the person standing next to him is a slender, dark-skinned high elf. His cloak is blue and silver. Intricate symbols ornament every inch of the exceptional material. His right eye is green, while the other is a milky white, accompanied by a scar from the ridge of his brow to the corner of his nose. He has a delicately trimmed mustache and a short beard. He also wears a silver circlet on his slicked back hair and a dark iron torque around his throat. Now, even Bran, who lives very far out in the mountains, knows what dark iron means. That is top fucking notch. You are standing before someone who is likely part of the High Council. Alistair, you see your mom and dad standing there, and Patty looks at you and goes, Alistair, welcome home. We've been expecting you, but we didn't know when you would be here.
Sorry, we thought it best just to get here as quickly as possible.
Well, welcome in. I apologize. We are just wrapping up some business. This is Nasine Dolly.
Hello.
You all would know.
Is Nasine the High Council person?
He is part of the High Council, for sure.
Okay.
This is Nasine Dolly and his husband, Kane.
Pleasure.
Yes, we were just concluding our business, Nasine says, and then he turns to Patty and says, I'm sure we'll speak more in the coming days. Stay safe and stay quiet. And with that, you see a carriage is being brought around the front, and he kind of looks at you all and nods and turns to walk away.
Have a great day.
High elven bow.
Oh, are we?
Hopefully
Are we
catch some.
doing?
Ivor
Close
kind
their
of,
eye for a second.
Oh no, we got the gunny bow back! Everybody's bowing several times.
Listen,
why are we bending over?
because I
Wouldn't
want
you
to talk
like
to
to
those
know?
people one day.
We're looking at for aunts.
Yes.
Anyway, Alistair,
Look, Pepple.
is
Yeah.
this your family?
Yes,
Yes, it
who
is.
have you brought with you? And you
Hello.
see Harper kind of step forward almost in front of Patty. Oh, hello. Welcome to our home. Welcome to our home. I didn't know you were bringing guests, Alistair. How rude of us. We just ate dinner. I am so sorry. We can have them prepare
Oh.
something for you if you're all hungry.
Is everyone okay with pie? I have so many
Yes.
pies.
We could have pie.
Okay,
Ivor has
cool.
some.
Would you like
Yeah,
coffee and
yeah.
dessert? My treat.
Yeah, I can have some coffee brewed, of course. Of course.
I already have some going. It's fine.
Right.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Harper Morvain, and she reaches
Hello.
out to Gwen.
Hi, Guinevere.
Guinevere, darling, it's so good to meet you.
As for you, Miss
You
Morvain,
are
you
look at It's your
ravishing.
hair.
No, you're about to say the same for you.
Oh.
My gosh.
It's just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And you, sir, with the mask.
I'm Jacob Davenport. How are you?
Ah, Jacob Davenport, is great to meet you. I do know some Davenports from Port Egny. Is that any relation?
We're not related. No.
Oh, okay.
No. But
All right.
I will have some of your rich people coffee. That sounds delicious.
I will have some made up straight away, of course. And she goes, Leonard! And you see a guy kind of standing in the foyer, or foyer if you're an asshole, and he turns and walks off with a nod.
Leonard.
And you, sir, with the sort of lightning, are those scars? I do not mean to be rude. They are brilliant.
I'm glad someone thinks so.
Yes, wonderful. And your name?
My name's Bran.
It's good to meet you, Bran, and very large tattooed man. Hello.
Hello, Ivor the Rotund. You do not recognize. You are not fan of fighting rings.
Let's see if she's heard of you. No, not even close. Not
Very
even
famous.
close.
Surprised you do not know.
We are in the presence of celebrity tonight. This is
Indeed.
wonderful news. And Alistair, my love, and she reaches out her arms for an embrace. Yes. Oh, it's so good to see you. I've been waiting for weeks for you to come home. You haven't done your laundry in a while, son.
Question.
You're
I
grounded.
mean, there's not like, the accoutrements that we have here for washing your clothes properly.
Of course, yes. I know. It's hard. Sometimes life is hard when you get out on your own. And then finally Patty kind of goes, yes, welcome. Hi, I'm Patty. I'm
Hello.
Alistair's father. It's good to meet all of you. Please, you're all welcome in. Please come in.
Viscount Morvain, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you very much. Have I been mispronouncing that word? Oh my god.
Viscount?
Is it Viscount? I've been calling it Viscount.
Yeah, it's like
Sounds
that.
like
Yes.
discount. I got a great Viscount on toilet
Had a
paper.
Viscount.
On fountains.
Get a good Viscount on Geico.
Viscount. 15% off.
Well, that makes me feel really good. Welcome into my world,
it's kinda
folks,
like-
where mispronunciations are fun.
That's
It's kind of
fine.
like foyer or foyer, like
If you're an asshole. Okay, so
Definitely a full year.
Patty,
I have a
you say that to
question.
him. Yes.
Julian.
You say that, Alistair, you said you haven't done your laundry. Don't you just use prestidigitation to clean your laundry? It takes like 2 seconds. You literally never have to use a wash machine.
I don't have that spell.
Press to goggle fish, verse.
There is a man on the corner who offers it for about 2 gold a pop. Near your the quarters.
It's your
2
corner.
gold a pop.
Hey, you kids want to buy some prestidigitation?
Kids want to get clean? You got that shit stain? You want to clean it off?
You rich kids want to hide your schmutz? Come over here.
2 gold and square foot.
Oddly
don't
enough-
think you can clean this.
His name is Matt, but they call him Laundry Matt.
Oh my god.
It's
I quit.
laundromat. I like it.
The college
All right,
experience.
I'm out. Bye.
Can't get any better than that. We've peaked. We've peaked.
We peaked.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's over.
Thanks for
That's it.
watching,
It's
Saga.
all downhill. All downhill.
All
from here.
downhill from there.
Sorry about the rest of the show.
So you say to Viscount Patty Morvain, what'd you say?
It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. I know that the sphere of affluence does not do you enough justice.
Oh, you have no idea how true that is.
Let's discuss.
And he ushers you inside. He is very clearly nervous, a little upset, it might appear. And as he ushers you inside, that's where we're going to take a quick break. And welcome back! Here we are at the Morvain Estate with our lovely characters who walk into a mansion that you're just in the foyer, or again foyer, you want to call it that.
Oh.
But it seems a little bare, Alistair. Some decorations have been removed from the walls, and some of the furniture that sort of decorates those walls, like little tables and stuff, have been moved closer to the front. It looks a little strange, but as you guys walk in, Patty says, shall we retire to the library?
Retire? Ivor is not that old.
Shall we move to the library?
Oh, yes. What is this big empty room for?
Welcome to our home. This is the foyer. But things have been a little off lately, which we shall discuss at great length, I'm sure, once we head to the library. Yes.
Library, yes.
Sure.
Let us retire to library.
All right.
I would like to roll an insight simply because Bran's not used to getting ushered into places, let alone what's a why would someone have a personal library?
Oh, yeah. You would probably be a little familiar with the concept, but also what? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh.
You have a D4 if you want it.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think I need it.
Ooh, Lottie fucking da.
That's a 22.
And what was the check called again? What did you use?
Insight to see why they're just rushing us to the library.
From the way that they're talking about it, it just seems that they don't want to stand. They seem uncomfortable and anxious and want to be somewhere more comfortable, more familiar than the foyer.
Oh.
So, Harper leads. Yes?
Real quick, everyone, before we walk through their house, you see the little hook at the door? Scrape your foot on that to get the mud off, and then next to that, there's that little map. Wipe your feet on it. We don't want to trudge mud through the house.
Thank you, Guinevere. How very kind of you.
Ivor does, and just a clump comes off of his sandals.
Well, where's Matt at?
And his feet are dirty.
I just press to digitate my boots.
Press the guggerly.
It was raining earlier, so I'm sure you've been through the mud. But yes, welcome in. And Harper kind of takes the head of the party and leads you all. Patty kind of sidles to the back of the group to sort of sandwich you guys in. You don't get a bad feeling like he's trying to watch you. It's more of a courtesy thing. So you guys walk through the foyer, and to the right, you see a beautiful little dining hall. It's just about the size of the monastery, Guinevere,
Yep.
with a very large table, seating 10 or more, depending.
Right. Sure.
And the table's been cleared. It's been cleaned already, even though they just finished dinner. And there is a picture of Harper and Patty on the sort of central part of the wall, but you do see spaces around where other paintings and pictures have been taken down. But there is a I'll try that again. A vase of fresh flowers, not flesh flowers.
Flesh flowers. Made from skin of enemy.
Where's Elio? We need a vase of flesh flowers.
Morbid.
I think she's editing, but I'll love it. I'll clip it. Chat, clip it.
No, I'm joking. Oh my god. Anyway, so there is a vase of fresh flowers on the central area of the table, and they continue on to the left. Again, you do see a nice little library. Again, little library, where there are to Ivor and numerous books. It's infinity books.
That's
and why would they need this?
Many books. How do you read all these books?
Oh, I'm an avid reader. I love to read. It's so wonderful.
Have you read every one?
Almost. There
what
are
is
some
that
in there.
one about?
Which one?
Ivor.
That one, and just points to a random book.
Oh, that one's about Corin Lake and Melion Lake and how they were named. It's actually a very interesting story.
Boring.
It's
What about
twins.
that book?
Oh, okay. This one's about the unclaimed desert and the Aiden Mountains. An adventurer who traveled through the desert and managed to evade the warring tribes that live out there. I don't know if you're familiar.
Maybe we can kill them next time.
Oh, no, we'll see. And Patty goes, why don't we all take a seat? And you do
What's
see
about
these...
that? Okay.
You do see these lavish couches that could seat... you could probably fit 20 fucking people in here just sitting down in front of the fireplace and chatting. Like, it's a lot. Patty sits down first in a high back chair, and he looks at you, Alistair, and the rest of your group, and then he's like, before we really get into it, I would like to ask who all of you are and what you're doing traveling with my son, if you don't mind.
We already introduced Ivor Rotund.
Right, I mean more your intentions, not necessarily your names.
Mostly murder.
Sir, no.
What?
Ivor. Here, have a pie.
Oh, pie, thank you. Ivor was getting...
Well,
The dad
you
sees me
blood
preaching to
sugar
a
low.
cask, pull out a pie, and just give it to Ivor.
Bran
Do you want
says,
pie real quick?
as he looks at the chair, like the couch, like sits in it, Bran gets up and then sits on the floor over by the fireplace.
Yeah. Yeah, you were sinking. You thought it was gonna eat you.
We came across your son while he was locked up in a cage.
Yes.
Harper goes, what? What do you, Alistair, what's going on here? What happened? Are you okay? And she rushes
save
over
your
to you.
son.
From what? Oh my goodness, my dear boy.
Bad
And she's
people.
looking you over.
You know, highway robbers and things. You know, it's a thing that.
Who were they? Did you find out who they were? Did you?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
if I
we're
may
investigating.
take a moment. Yes, your son has found himself involved in something quite fortuitous. Let me just say that first of all, I don't. Again, he has been very helpful to us on this trip. Scared for the most part, it seems like, and for good reason. It seems that your son has gotten to somebody's bad side, if it were. They do not like him. They wanted to kidnap him and arrest and put him in a cell. And yeah.
When did this happen?
It was at least at this point, it's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, how long is
It was about 4 days ago when you guys traveled to Aldonia, so
4
probably
days?
roughly a week.
A week.
Oh.
About a week ago.
And Harper looks over at Patty with a sort of glance of almost knowing, and concern. Very, very hardcore concern. She is not hiding this.
So we have brought him home. At least to get some maybe answers from you.
Darling, do you think this has anything to do with the situation we found ourselves in? And Patty goes, I honestly, at this point, I don't see how Alistair would have been involved in this in any way. This has nothing to do with him. And as he's kind of trailing off, Harper goes, you see, your father has been accused of embezzlement, embezzling funds from the Concord of Affluence, which is not true. And Patty goes, no, it is not true. I have not done anything illegal. I've had this job for 30 years. I've never done anything more than numbers. And
Insight check.
go ahead.
Yes, insight check.
Anybody who wants to insight
Ivor
check.
will
Same.
do minus
Alistair,
D4.
you do have advantage on your screen, but I'm giving you advantage without using that.
Okay.
Oh, poopy. What is it? What check?
Insight.
Insight.
You do have a D4,
I'm
Steve,
not
and you
sure
have
I know
advantage.
what I'm about.
I have a minus
Oh,
the D4.
negative. What's that, Bran?
Oh, I don't know if I know what embezzlement is.
You catch from the context clues something illegal.
I don't think I've done this campaign, but can
Yes.
I guidance myself for an insight check? Is
Yeah.
that something you can do?
Yeah. Are you trying to hide it, or are you just gonna...
I'm gonna take a swig from
There
my
you go.
alcohol.
Perfect. I'll allow it.
So,
All right. Yes.
Bran,
Oh, yeah.
embezzlement. Imagine you're in your tribe, and you have someone managing the rations for your tribe. And that someone takes a large section of those rations for themselves and doesn't tell anyone.
So they're fat.
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
fat people are embezzlers. 100%
Oh, okay.
believe
Okay.
that going forward in every single encounter that...
Forge of Lore does not
I
endorse this
gotcha.
line of thinking. Oh my god! Insight checks. Who rolled? Josh, did you roll?
No, I believe him.
Okay, Tyler, did you roll an insight, or are you good? All right,
8.
Ivor. And Guinevere.
It's a dirty 20.
All right, and Alistair.
16.
Okay. Ivor, would you say 8?
Yes.
Okay, well, either way, you all believe him. He seems to be telling the truth. He seems very nervous, but not in the sense of guilt. He seems nervous in the sense of, oh shit, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Who are the people they think you embezzled?
Well, I can't believe I'm telling any of you this. You please keep this information to yourselves, but I worked for the Borzayad Bank, who works under the Concord of Affluence. Both are overseen by Onolf Burnhelm. He's sort of the head honcho. He's part of the Low Council, if you're not familiar.
Why do they think?
Well, you see, about a week or so ago, I began noticing a pattern in the numbers as I was doing some accounting cleanup, essentially, and it was a bit suspicious to me. So I brought it to my supervisor, who then immediately went to Onolf Burnhelm, who was apparently very upset, and I believe that this situation goes all the way to the top, and immediately I was fired, and I believe that they have the ability to falsely prove that I am the person who was doing it. I am their scapegoat, now that the cat is out of the bag, as it were.
Oh, Alistair, maybe that is why the people try killing us. Maybe they're going after you.
Yeah, that could make sense, Ivor.
Possible.
I don't see how that would be the case. First of all, they didn't know where Alistair was, and second of all, they probably wouldn't put their necks on the line for something like murder, as they are dealing with a voracious legal situation here. I don't think anybody would want to murder you as much as they want to just bury me. They want me forgotten in the Mithrim antechambers because I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. They're going to
Has
try
there
to keep
been-
things above board.
Has there been any sign of the peacekeeper?
I know that he's in Mithir City. Probably at the chambers, I'm assuming. The council chambers. He hasn't made a public appearance in probably a week or so.
Okay. Well, anyway, I have been hired to investigate this incident, including the kidnapping of Alistair, why a exorbitant bounty has been put on not only his head, but our head.
What? A bounty?
Oh, yes. Your son is in danger, as is all of us.
What? How much?
Had to rip that Band-Aid off there, Alistair. Sorry, someone had to do it.
How much was the bounty?
Oh God.
100...
No, it's like
10,000 platinum a
10,000
person.
platinum per person?
So 40,000 platinum.
His
That's
jaw
just a lot.
kind of
Well,
drops.
Yeah, that was correct. I think that's actually...
I think that was just, yeah.
I don't know anyone who has that kind of money to spend on something like this. The Concord of Affluence is very, very wealthy, of course, but on a hit, I don't think it's them. I don't think that's... Alistair, have you been up to anything that we should be made aware of?
No,
tonight?
he is very boring, like you.
I'm sorry, what? Go ahead, Sam.
That depends
Language
on what you
difference.
mean by up to things.
Yes, your mother contacted you a few days ago. Where have you been?
In the cairns?
What does that mean, Alistair? Alistair!
Cairn is rock pile.
Some of them were broken open, and I was taken inside when I was kidnapped. Well, abducted, because I'm not a child. But then they actually came through 2 other cairns, or I'm not sure if there's some cairn shenanigans going on, but I know that they're somehow interconnected. I don't know.
All right.
A lot of post-traumatic stress, man.
Yes, I don't understand. I don't know, but like we lick some blue stones and things happen.
Are you experimenting with drugs, Alistair?
Well, have you tried licking your stone?
He's
Oh,
a
yes.
troubled child. He's definitely going to need to be grounded.
Oh my gods. Oh, God's all just. This is awful. This is awful. I never thought
I'm-
I'd see the day. I'm so
I wasn't
disappointed.
the only one. We all
The
did.
only one at the party drinking, Mom!
I knew the moment I saw his armor, he was going to be a trouble cookie.
Trouble cookie!
Aren't we all? Aren't we all
Shut up
trouble
and give me
cookies?
banana pudding.
That's the way the cookie troubles. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Patty kind of collects himself and goes, I'm gonna need a full rundown of what the fuck you're talking about at some point, but right now, the most pressing matter at hand is that things are going very wrong here. As you saw, Nasine Dolly was here. He does believe me that I am innocent of these charges, but there's not much he can do without the support of the rest of the council. So, tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, and Harper goes, tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, they're going to be here to detain your father. They're going to take him to the Mithir chambers where he will be investigated, questioned, and this case will eventually be presented in the High Council chambers in 2 months. But in the meantime, and Patty goes, Harper, and she goes, sorry, go on, darling. And he goes, in the meantime, all of my accounts, everything with my name on it, have been frozen. Our family money is, for all intents and purposes, at this moment, gone. So your grandmother and grandfather are currently helping us relocate the family to an estate in Port Eckney. It's going to be a bit of a downgrade, but Port Eckney was the best they could do, given the short notice. And they won't have much money after this, so right now most of your siblings are in the process of transit, helping move things from here to there. Legally, they cannot sell the estate until it's part of the accounts, it's part of the frozen aspect, so it's still technically ours, just can't be in it after tomorrow. So Maggie and Henry are out trying to find a viable form of employment, but that's going to be hard with my name now being fully sullied in the eyes of the public. Anyone who knows anything about the Morvains is going to deny helping us, as we seem to have crossed the highest financial establishment of the realm. So, yep.
All-Star, you are poor like us!
Yes.
I wouldn't
guess
say he's poor. It's
Oh,
just it's feeling a little shaky at the minute.
You'll have to downsize to one fountain.
Forgive my tactless friend. I am very sorry for the circumstances that you find yourself in. If I may, again, I've been kind of sent on a job here, and your son actually gave us what I think is a pretty good lead. And from, again, as unfortunate your situation is, it confirms my suspicions, at least, that there is something very rotten in this barrel of apples of Mithir City. And I would kind of like to offer our services, if you will, to your cause. We want to also find out again why a price has been put on our heads unfairly. Your son, unfairly, you attacked unfairly. This is fully unjust, and we must find some form of justice. So, I guess what I'm asking here is, what did you see, sir?
Patty looks down. And then he looks back up and he turns to Harper and goes, "Darling, they're taking a while with the coffee. Do you mind?" And she goes, "Oh, yes, I'll go see what they're doing. I'll be right back. Alistair, do not leave this house. Do not leave." And she gets up and walks out of the room.
You are in trouble.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Did they take your coffee too? Already?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I need to be frank with you, and I need to be quick. All right? Alistair, I have evidence of some of the top dogs doing some very, very bad things. Things that have gone under my nose for decades. And just within the last week, I began to wonder about those things, and I found evidence of their corrupt attitudes. And I have that evidence, and your mother doesn't know. I don't want anyone outside of this room to know. It is very dangerous information, but seeing as how you and your friends here are apparently under some sort of hunt,
Yes.
I guess it
For
just
lack of a better word.
it adds to the ensemble. So
You don't know us, sir. This is some very, very expensive information to lay on our plate.
He does know that we at least took care of his son. Hopefully that
Like
will...
we are trusting. It's just for being such a secret, you should be a little bit more careful who you talk to.
are
yeah,
you
we still
threatening
don't know
me?
who he is.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm saying we are good people. You are giving us this information. We're not going to use it poorly, but you did open up to us very easily.
I want you to know, to understand, that you and me, the only people in this room, are the only people who know this information.
That is
And-
obviously not the case because you are being framed for embezzlement, sir.
No, they don't know that I have it. They don't know that I took it. They fired me, and I managed to smuggle it out of there.
You kept proof. You have physical, hard evidence.
I do. And they can fake evidence, magically or otherwise.
This is true.
Well,
And
couldn't
my
they say that
plan-
your evidence is fake?
Of course, and that's why I need Alistair's help. Alistair, you've been through the Inside Academy. You know plenty about... You've taken some classes in law. You've taken those classes that... with the forgery stuff, you know? And magical forgery in particular. I need your help to prove my case. They've assigned a lawyer to me. It's a Kelton from here in Mithir City. He's a joke. He's Bisnea Barnes. He's nothing. He's not going to be able to help. But I think with you, and you know some people that might be able to help. At this point, this is my last thing that I can do. I am going to be seized tomorrow morning. And I'm going to need someone on the outside who can help me with this. Can you help me?
Yes. Yes, I can. I'm sure it will be rough, but, we do what we gotta do.
All right. In my room, under the bed, there's a floorboard that's loose. Your mother doesn't know about it, but there is a chest in there with documentation proving my innocence. Get that somewhere safe immediately, and then you need to help the rest of the family.
Okay. I will do as you asked, and hopefully my friends can help with that real quick, or at least getting it out of the city.
If you want, Alistair, I think that would go very good next to the fermentation pot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Could find a nice little home in there. Disappear for a little bit.
I actually have a place, I have some instructions written out, and he takes a folded piece of paper from his breast pocket and hands it to you, Alistair, and he goes, "This is for you only. No offense to the rest of you. Do not show them this page. And when you have gleaned the information you need, destroy it."
Okay.
All right. Now, the rest of you. Is there anything I can do to help with the situation you've found yourselves in?
Again, I know my friend here was trying to offer harsh sound advice, but my question of what you actually saw, what did you actually see? Like, besides, like you said, you have hard evidence. Like, doing what? Were they putting funds into another account? Were they,
Yes.
financing weapons? What were they doing?
Funds into another account. As to where the money went after that, I have no idea.
How much money are we talking about?
More money than I'd like to disclose.
Enough to make a 10,000 platinum bounty
No.
on our heads?
If I do
Realistic?
the math, which I do the math, no. Now, you said you were on a job. What exactly is this job?
We're just investigating the reasons behind your son's kidnapping, as well as another mutual friend of ours. We are also trying
Someone else is
to-
missing. Who?
That information is definitely on the need to know.
Very important person.
Alistair.
But
Who is missing?
Alistair?
What was the name again?
Willow
not
Lost
telling him.
Feather.
I'm not telling him. Damn it. He didn't write down the notes.
Willow Lost Feather is her name.
Willow Lost Feather?
Oh, God damn it, Alistair. God damn it.
She's missing.
No, she's
He needs
perfect.
to know if it's somehow part of what's happening.
I knew she was out of the city. I did not know she was missing.
She was actually in the cell with me, so she's been kidnapped for a while.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. All right, that's bad. Wait, you were... Okay, let me get this story straight. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were kidnapped and put in a cell next to
Yes.
Willow Lost Feather,
Yes.
and then what happened to the people who attacked you, who brought you there?
Well, first Willow Lost Feather pretended to fight with them so she could steal their key, and very casually, very cautiously gave it to me, and then they took her with them. Said that I wasn't worth the time or effort, and just left me there to die.
When was this?
A week
About
ago.
a week ago.
Alistair. It sounds like they were going to try to get a ransom off of you, and they heard about what happened with me and the frozen accounts. I have no money to give, therefore you were of no value to them.
That seems to line up.
Well, and you mentioned
Whoa.
cairns? What's with the cairns? What is this? You're talking about mounds of rocks and clay, right?
Yes.
What's wrong with the cairns? What does this have to do with anything?
The blue stone tastes weird.
That's the question, sir.
Yes, that's what we're working at.
$100,000.
Do you know much about the cairns?
I know that they're constructs that have been littering the forests for as long as the land's been around. We don't know where the cairns came from. It's cairn, C-A-I-R-N, B-Town. Everybody keeps saying Karens. Okay.
I need like the stones, but with like the Karen
Yes,
cut
Irish.
now.
God damn
Just a
it.
mound of blue stones.
Hell
But
yeah!
What is special about these cairns?
Well, they had a tunnel under them, and two of them were connected with the cave was in between the two.
And they taste funny.
Well, they licked the
To be
Taste
fair,
funny.
I licked the one that's on my amulet, not one of the gross cave stones.
Wait, the Holoron amulet?
Yes.
This is a lot of disconnected information, I feel.
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
getting the whole story.
again, the world is weird, and sometimes people question it, and most of the time people don't. And it's when the people like yourself start asking questions and stirring things up, you really start to see the stew. And I'm trying to make a metaphor here for you. I'm sorry. Listen, there's a lot of conspiracy happening right now. The fact that you found a pattern into secret money from the higher-ups, the same time your son is kidnapped, at the same time this investigation happens, it's all just one weird painting right now, and we're trying to figure it out.
You hear the door open up, and Harper comes back in, and she goes, "Did I miss anything?"
Lots.
And nothing.
All right. Patty leans forward in his chair and kind of folds his hands in front of him, and he says, "Let me be quite frank with you. Guinevere, was it?"
Yes.
Yes. I have been in a very high seat here in Mithir City for quite a while, and not just because of money, but because I am an intelligent person, and I've made many connections, and I know a good deal about this world. If you need help figuring something out, you could not be looking at more of an opportunity than me. That being said, I need you to be honest with me.
Sorry, what? Go ahead.
What?
I was upset that you were getting arrested tomorrow. You do seem like a fount of knowledge, and it's going to be a shame that you're going to be behind bars.
Well, if you give me the full story, I can likely give you a good place to turn to. Give you some connections that
All right.
will actually interact with you, even though my name has been sullied.
We're investigating the reality of Malondria and why it exists, why these earthquakes are happening, why suddenly more people seem invested in the Karens than ever before. People are bringing it up randomly in conversations. Why? It's just people are starting to ask questions and things are starting to move, and it's different than before, ever before. In hundreds of years, we haven't experienced this. And it seems that there is a shift happening, and People are waking up, as it were, to greater truths about magic and why your amulet, son's amulet, is special. Why some of us are able to do things others can't. The very foundations of everything. And so we're trying to figure out why it's changing. Who's behind it? Is there a motivating force? Is someone trying to pull the strings and shape Malondria into a new version? We have our cycle. What if the cycle is breaking? What if someone is trying to do something mischievous? Something is foul and afoot, and we want to find it.
You all have a lot of ambition, and I've got to say, I love that. And I think I might know someone who could help you. If you're talking about the expansion of knowledge on more than just government and gold and running a city or several cities or even the council, you're talking about foundational magic.
Power.
Yes.
Real power. Not bureaucratic for the people power, but where people like yourself know where it really lies.
Tasty power.
Well, I'm going to give you a name, and I'm going to give you an address. And I think that this person could be a great deal of help to you. His name is Lord Sidhig Hennis. He's an elf who works for the Scholarly Assemblage in Port Eckney. He owns a bookstore called the Hennis Athenaeum. He is a grand lover of collecting information. He's curious about the world around him, always has been as long as I've known him, the last 20, 30 years or so. Very nice man. He's been running in higher circles for a while. He visits, oh my god, I'm blanking, Emmy's blanking on the word, benefits and things of that nature. I've been rubbing elbows with him for a while. He's interested in the world. And the bookstore has very unique books. He copies them for a price. He helps the Scholarly Assemblage with that, is commissioned to do that. But I know that he also has a private collection of books that are far less public. Now, Sidhig himself, from what I understand of him, he wants information to be widely spread. He wants the people to have this information, and between us squirrel friends, I'm certain that's why he's not on the council yet.
An educated mass would be harder to control.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, you have definitely given us a direction to head in. That seems like definitely a good name to know, so thank you for that.
Sadly, that is all I have to offer at this point, seeing as how tomorrow I shall be otherwise occupied with trying to secure my family's future.
Always, I'm sure a man of your taste and talents knows how to tell the truth creatively.
Yes, I think with my knowledge and the help of my son, Alistair.
Wait, I just realized something. Alistair, if you're having to stay here and defend your father's trial, which could take... I've seen trials take weeks, months.
Really?
That means that you're going to be staying here.
Yes, unfortunately I am.
Alistair, might we have a moment to ourselves?
Sure.
Patty's gonna get up and excuse himself from the library as he walks into the dining room. Son, I hate to ask you to do this. I will admit, a bit angry when you left In the beginning, I was a bit hurt that you didn't simply want to follow in my footsteps. But after a lot of brandy, I know what it's like to be young and to want to experience the world around you, and honestly, at this point, that's what I want most for you. I hate to ask this, but can you put that adventure on hold for just a moment to help your family figure out what's going on here?
Yes, of course, I can do that. It's not what I would have wanted, but, sacrifices must be made.
I will be sure to thank you in any way I can. I will... If this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Your mother has nothing. Your grandparents' funds will be drained by the end of the year. We need you.
Yep. Well, we'll have to figure something out, and hopefully we can clear your name before any permanent damage is done, and if not, then everybody will have to tighten their belts.
I think between the two of us, we'll be able to manage this. It's going to take some work, but we can do this.
Yes.
But that's a story for next time.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Well, unfortunately, this is the point of the story where we have to say goodbye to one of our players, Sam. There are some scheduling issues, life in general. It's made this decision really hard, and we love Sam. We've spent 3 years with him, and we wish him all the best in everything that he does from here on out. I know, chat, send
Round
your
of applause
love.
for Sam!
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It's been a crazy episode. Lots of threads being woven here that need to be untangled. Thanks to Alistair and his well, the cat knocked something down.
Cat just knocked something down the stairs.
Yep,
I heard
something
that.
big. That was cool.
Cat's mad about Sam, too.
Yeah, she is. She's sad. She's pissed. But yes, thank you again for joining us, and we will be back here same time, same place next Wednesday. We love you all. Slanche to Sam.
To Sam!
To Sam.
Sludgy!
We licked some blue stones, and things happened.